This is the New York session stream, taken as part of our Road to Funded series. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel, and if you get anything of value, don't forget to turn on that notification bell because we're live every weekday, Monday to Friday. That's 7:30 a.m. Eastern, 12:30 p.m. Watt, West African time. With that being said, let's get right into the charts. All right, good morning, y'all. Mandem, afona. Rap about Forex. Bet 100 subs, we rapping about Forex. Say less. As for the video, I make no promises. I shall never make any promise. I can promise a video. I cannot promise it will come at 100 subs though. Yeah, but we will see. We will see. All right, good morning, everybody. Hope everyone had a good weekend. We're back again for another trading week. Hopefully this is gonna be a blessed one. So currently we are sitting at actually, let's just get into the analysis first, right? Let's get into this analysis. So we've had a pretty active morning here. As you can see, I haven't really touched the charts since Friday. So we've had a pretty active morning here. Gold has been dropping, man. This daily kind of looking crazy. Yeah, bro. This is gold. I mean, we made a top wick, came down, we dropped about, how many pips is this? Hold up. How many pips is this? We dropped about 400 pips. Wow, that's crazy. We drove down about 400 plus pips on gold. On GJ, I believe we did the same thing. Yep. We drove down about, what is this? Yeah, we drove down more than 700 pips on GJ. Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy, no? Yeah, that was a pretty active London session, I guess. Asian and London session. Well, the move, yeah, like the move down didn't really start until London, right? So this 1 o'clock candle right here. Yeah, so it was a pretty active London session for sure. But GJ's move sort of started during Asian though. Right, he sort of started to drop during Asian, and then he just continued into London. Yeah, hopefully that doesn't mean that, you know, we're gonna see a lack of movement here in New York, right? Because, you know, usually you have, like, when sessions follow each other, if you have a session where price basically expands, you know, it's sometimes it's followed up by a session where, you know, you go through a contraction phase, right? So you just sort of range, or you don't really drive as much, right? But we'll see. I believe we have some news events today as well, so should be good on that front. It is a holiday where I'm at, but thankfully it's not a holiday in the US, right? So them banks are open, right? That means volume is in here, so we should be good. All right, let's get into the charts. Is my mic on? Cool. Let us get into the charts. All right. Happy new month, by the way. Well, I believe I've streamed. I streamed on, did I stream Thursday? Okay, maybe I didn't stream Thursday. Nah, I didn't, right? Yeah, I didn't stream Thursday. So yeah, happy new month, y'all. Happy new month. So I'll update the display right here in a sec. Now we're in August. We are in August. Yeah, that's crazy to say. No, 2024 just started and we're already in August, man. That's crazy. That is crazy. But all right, let's get into the charts. So monthly, I mean, for only 5 days into the monthly candle, we have driven down a surprising amount, right? Well, I wouldn't say surprising, but we've driven down quite a bit, right? Quite a bit. So let's look to the left here. So this previous monthly candle, right? We ended up closing bearish, but sort of still respecting this level, right? Let me just take these out. Just take out all these old markups real quick. All right, so we ended up closing bearish, but still supporting where is it? So this is where we tap, boom. Yeah, so we ended up closing bearish, but still supporting. Where is this? Is it this level or this level? Up here, right here, right? Yeah, this level right here. So we close. So if you look to the left, so the move we're looking to mirror, right, is these two moves right here, right? Where price tapped into this level, and then we had that huge rejection to the downside over here, huge rejection to the downside over here, right? Over here you have this where we sort of formed support after the drive down is down here, all right? And then up here it's somewhere, you know, it's a little bit higher, right? But you still tapped into this level here. So I mean, where we were looking to, you know, potentially, if we were gonna reject, right, if you're gonna tap into somewhere and reject, we're looking at somewhere within these regions, right, somewhere within this area. But now if you look at price, we've driven clean through that area, right? We've driven clean through that area. Now does this mean that we're just gonna continue falling here? Not necessarily, right? Not necessarily, because I mean, these candles here, right, if you're looking at this one to the left, if you're looking at this move to the left, look at where we have our bottom wicks. You got a bottom wick here, right? You got a bottom wick here before you actually drove up, right? So you could be coming down further into these areas, right? And where we have these bottom wicks is actually a level on the monthly here. So you could be, you know, looking to pull into these levels, right? You have a support right there as well. You sort of tapped into these levels now. You've tapped into that range, or into that potential level of support. Don't I shall I will do it in good time, huh? So yeah, now you've tapped, you're tapping into this level of support. So potentially you might start rejecting up here, right? Maybe what's it, a temporary pullback, you know, short-term pullback, just to grab some liquidity to continue pushing back down. Or this could be the reversal you're looking for, right? I mean, if you see this candle sort of flip at any point during the month, you most likely are gonna continue driving up from that point. But yeah, we'll see, right? That's something we're gonna have to wait and see, right? But for now you're sort of in a rejection area, or you've sort of tapped into a potential rejection level or rejection area, right? So you just want to keep that in mind as you go forward, and as you let me see, boom, let me see level here. Yeah, as you analyze the lower time frames, right, you want to keep that in mind, that this is currently the higher time frame move that's currently playing out, right? So you want to just keep that in mind. Let me see. So now you've tapped into those levels, or you're tapping into those levels. If we're to have some actual levels here for the monthly, so you have, let's pull this down here. All right, so you have a level there. Let's see. Yeah, my keyboard isn't working, so I sort of have to do all of this manually, quote unquote manually. Still manual with the keyboard, but yeah. So you have this level here. Yeah, you got this level here. So yeah, I mean, in terms of your monthly levels, these are what you're looking for, right? So now you're tapping into a level of potential rejection, right? And given the way we closed as well, if you're gonna mirror this move, given that we closed respecting, I mean, this previous monthly candle closed respecting, right? We closed respecting this level here, and we closed respecting, where is it, this level here as well, right? And this is where, this is a similar move that these are the moves that we're trying to mirror, right, after the rejection, heavy rejection from this level, right? So now that we're at this level now, right, now that we close respecting this level, we've come down, create a bottom wick similar to how we did on this first instance here. Where is it? Instance here. We've created a bottom wick similar to this. So now it's just a matter of, are we gonna continue pushing down here, right? Are we gonna continue pushing down after we come up for a temporary pullback, for a temporary, maybe a top wick on the lower time frames? Or are we gonna start to mirror this move exactly and start pushing up to eventually flip on the monthly and continue driving up, right? But if we are gonna flip at any point here, right, if we are gonna flip or if we are gonna continue going down at any point here, you're most likely going to see a tap into 184.6 or 184 or 187 areas on the lower time frames, right, before you continue pushing down. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah, broski, I can see you typing. Yeah, 1 sec, man. Let me see how they ignore you. I just let me get done with the what's it called, with the analysis. And if you're in the Discord too, I'm gonna pull that up in a sec. 1 sec. Yeah, so let's see how the lower time frames are looking, right? Let us see how the lower time frames are looking. Yeah, I keep forgetting my keyboards now. Oh my goodness, what did I just do? Okay, keep forgetting my keyboard's not working, man. All right, cool. Now on the weekly, so the weekly level sort of coincides with the monthly down here, right? Yeah, pretty much all the weekly levels coincide with the monthly. All right, you have a level here, so potential rejection area up here. How did we close here? So you sort of closed below the range though, right? So on the weekly candle, you sort of closed below. Well, if this is your support, yeah, look, let me see. Let me look to the left here. Yeah, I guess if this is your support, you drove down from there. So yeah, the weekly also closed respecting. The weekly also closed respecting here. So at any point here, this could just be a bottom wick, right? This could just be a bottom wick for this to flip and continue to push up. But at the same time, you have a level here that if you come up, you tap into this area, right? You could reject off of this area. So you could just, this whole candle could flip just to create a steeper top wick and then still end up coming back down, right? So a lot of things can happen here. It's just a matter of how they're gonna play out, right? Because we've driven down quite a bit. This is the first day of this weekly candle and we've driven down over 400-500 pips here, right? So we'll see what happens. If you do flip here, I do think at the very least you have movement up to 188.37, right? So if you flip here, at the very least you can take advantage of that short-term pull up. Yeah, you would want that to coincide with maybe a closure on the lower time frames though, just to make sure that you're not just coming up for a quick top wick and then coming back down, you know. But yeah, we'll see. We shall see. But right now on this weekly, you are in a, let me see. So it's similar levels, but let me see. You have, take this down maybe. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the weekly time frame. Levels are a bit more choppy on the weekly. Got a bunch of gaps. Yeah, we'll stick with this for now. Let me see. See this weekly. Interesting. Yeah, we'll stick with this for now, and you know, we'll update it as necessary, right? We'll update that as necessary. But the overarching story is still the same though, right? We're still the same. We sort of close respecting, you know, we close respecting on the weekly, on the monthly. We've tapped into a major area of rejection now, so if we're gonna start pushing up, it makes sense to do it now, right? But we're gonna need to see those lower time frame closures to really confirm it, right? So we'll see. We will see. Yeah, let's go on to the daily. Let's see what the daily is saying. All right, so daily levels here. So previous daily closed bearish, of course, also respecting the level, right? So pretty much the same story on the daily as well, right? Closed bearish, respecting the level, drove down. We've tapped into a major level, right? A major level of support. And I keep saying we've tapped into, but on every single time frame we just barely tapped into it, right? But keep in mind that this is an area, right? It's an area of rejection, area of support, area of resistance, right? So it's not a specific price point, so to speak. All right, so keep that in mind. So even though you haven't really tapped into it exactly, it could still be enough to, you know, to say, okay, yeah, that's a tap into it, and you know, we start rejecting from that level. So want to keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. But yeah, you have that daily level there, right? About 179.7 areas. So you're coming up here. So last time you rejected off of here, right? Where did you go up to? Let's see. You came up, you found, you resisted, or you held resistance at what is this now? At 183.6 areas, right? Or last time you came, or usually when you bounce off of here, that's where you sort of hold resistance, right? Well, not even all the way up there, even here, to be honest. All right, you got a resistance right here that is held pretty nicely in the past, actually. Okay, let me see. Okay. Yeah, it's a Monday, y'all. You know, you just gotta go through the motions. I haven't touched the charts in a while. Well, I say in a while, since Friday, innit? So, you know, the analysis might take a little bit longer today, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, so yeah, you've sort of tapped into this level of support. You're rejecting that level now, so you want to be careful, right? You might continue pushing down. So it's the same story on the monthly as it was on the weekly and now the daily, right? You're tapping into a level of potential support, or you're rejecting that level rather, right? So you're either gonna continue pushing up straight up to flip and then maybe create a steeper top wick for this daily candle, or you're gonna reject in one of these lower levels, right? One of these lower levels is gonna hold as resistance, and you're gonna continue pushing back down. Which one it's gonna be, we do not know, right? We do not know. I mean, if we're looking left, there's really nothing characteristic, right? At least on the daily level, right? I'm trying to see, have we, okay, where is this? Let me see, where is this? Yeah, so very rarely have we just driven down like this, at least into these levels, right? Because we basically have a level coming from all the way up here, or sorry, a candle starting from all the way up here, and then we've just driven straight down into this level, right? So I mean, looking left, we haven't really had something happen like that. So there's really nothing to mirror in terms of like you know, mirroring a move exactly. So we don't really have an exact mirror here. So we're just gonna have to watch and see how price wants to develop here. Actually, let me see this left again. Yeah, we've driven up from this area in the past. Yeah, so this 182.4 level, right? It's held support, or it's held support and it's held resistance, right? So it's a pretty strong area, I'd say. All right, so if price is gonna reject, it might do it off this level. Or if we close above on the lower time frames, we might continue pushing up, right? So we'll see. I'm curious to see if that also coincides with this monthly. And not really. All right, so yeah, let's see how that goes. So you have a level there, say maybe a level here as well. It's real choppy on GJ, huh? Yeah, so we'll stick with these levels for now. Let's see how we form here. Yeah, I'm not a fan of these levels, to be honest with you, but it's the only ones I'm seeing, or they're the only ones I'm seeing right now that makes sense. I mean, if you come up all the way up here, you tap 182.5, then eventually you start coming back down, you close below 181. I'd say those are gonna be safe for some sells as well, but we shall see. All right, moving on to the 4. Yeah, we taking our sweet time with this one, but we sort of have to. Moving on to the 4. I mean, look how much we've driven down. Look, we've had no single 4. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't even count all of this, man. Look at how many bearish 4-hour closures we've had since what is this? Since Thursday? Yeah, since Thursday we've almost had no safe, apart from this bullish candle here. It's all been bearish since Thursday. So that's crazy. That in itself is crazy. All right, so I mean, We'll see though. We'll see. All right, so moving on to the 4 hours. So this daily time frame, or this daily resistance, also exists on the 4. Right, so that's good. Let me see. You sort of have a range here. You have a, say, a minor, smaller range. You sort of have a smaller range from 180, 182-ish to 182.4. Right, so you might be pulling up, you might be trading up into that area or into that range, right? So if you end up closing into that range, you might just see some buys to fill that range up, and then, you know, do something else, whether continue going up or you start to reject and you go down, right? So we'll see. We will see. All right, 4 hour. Yeah, so I mean, you came up all the way there into this level or into this range, right? You're tapping that level, or you tapped into the range, and then you reject it, right? So this candle now, this might be a top wick for this candle to drive down or continue driving down. If you close bearish respecting this level, or you could, to be honest, even if you close bullish respecting this level, right, you might end up continuing to the downside. So we will see. We will see. Yeah, these areas on GJ are pretty choppy. I'm not gonna lie. They are pretty choppy. They are pretty choppy. That's why I would prefer to be done with this what's it called, with this analysis, so I can move on to gold. Yeah, these are pretty choppy levels on GJ, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, these are the levels nonetheless. These are the levels nonetheless. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how this 4 hour closes as well, right? Maybe a closure above 182.5, we can take some buys going up. Yeah, we'll see. We will see. I wonder, where is the daily flip anyways? Daily flip is a ways away. Yeah, daily flip is a ways away. Yeah, I highly doubt we're gonna flip on that daily. Highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. I mean, we have news today, which we'll go over in a bit, but I highly doubt it, to be honest with you. But we'll see. We'll see. All right, moving on to the hourly real quick. I'm gonna just speed run these levels real quick, because yeah, we've been analyzing this for a while now. So I mean, yeah, you have a rejection level here that also coincides with a 4, so that's nice. All right, so you have this, you do have this level here. All right, you do have this level. Yeah, you've driven down pretty heavy from that level in the past. So I mean, of course I'm looking for sells, right? Of course I'm looking for sells. So that would be range 1 sells. Let me see, where's the delete on this? There you go. Yeah, so that would be the range 1 sell. So I mean, if you end up coming back down, I mean, this hourly closure is gonna happen in about 9 minutes here. If you end up flipping and closing bearish on this candle again, we might see a drive down, but yeah, we'll wait and see. Wait and see. You might see that pull down, but we'll see. We will see. But in terms of the buys, yeah, I think I would wait for the 4 hour closure, right? Yeah, I'll wait for the 4 hour closures before taking any buys, because like I said, look at how many bearish closures you've had, how many bearish 4 hour closures you've had, right? One after the other since yesterday, or sorry, since Thursday, right? So I mean, for me to even consider taking any buys here, I need to at least see this 4 hour close bullish, right? So nothing on the buys as of yet. I mean, this looks good, sort of, because you've sort of closed above no bottom wick, came down, created a bottom wick for this previous 30, right? Now you can push up and fill the rest of this range potentially, right? Yeah, because I mean, if you're looking at this, most likely you're gonna tap into 182.4 before you actually start coming back down, and that is a 30 pip move, so it's not a bad move per se. But yeah, I'm not in the business of taking any buys right now, I'm not gonna lie, especially if we close respecting this 184 level, right? But if you're feeling it, if your analysis says take a buy up to 182.4, And I would rate it, I guess. I would rate it, but personally, I cannot take that buy right now. But I do think we're gonna tap 182.4 before we start coming down here. But yeah, we'll see. We will see. If we do come down, let me see, where's our next level of support? Somewhere, well, around there. But yeah, these levels are hella choppy on GG. I'm not gonna lie, these levels are hella choppy. Yeah, I think this is the longest analysis I've ever done. I mean, partially because I mean it's a Sunday, plus prices sort of move. It's a Sunday, it's a Monday, and prices sort of move crazy, right? Since the last time I was here, right? Price moved, like I said, like more than 500 pips. We've melted more than 500 pips here. So now we're playing in a whole new set of ranges, right, than we were last week. And these ranges just happen to be in some pretty choppy areas, to be honest with you. Okay, so there goes your levels. Put that down a little bit. Boom. Let me see what the 30 is saying. Let me see what, I mean, look how far I have to zoom out just to get my old levels back, right? Just to let you know, just as a testament of how far we've dropped down here, right? Look how much I have to zoom out just to get my levels back. Crazy, no? But yeah, let's see. So this 30, on the 30, so we got this here. Let's see what else we got. We have levels on the 30 here, or are we running out of room? Okay, we got some levels. Got some levels to play with. All right, got a level here and something around there. All right, let's see what that looks like currently. Okay, so I mean, yeah, let's see how this hourly closes, right? Let's see how this hourly closes. But really, I wouldn't take this I wouldn't take these buys up until we have a clean closure above 182.5 here, right? I wouldn't really take those buys yet. Yeah, I would prefer a clean closure above 182.5 on the 4, and then we can start getting involved with the buys. If this hourly ends up closing above 182.5, right, without the 4-hour closing, I would wait for a steep bottom wick, right? We would need a steep bottom wick, probably towards these areas, right? Probably towards 182 flat, right? And then I'll take the buys up. But for now, yeah, taking any type of buys is sort of, it's dangerous territory as of now. As of this moment, I would like this candle to close bearish, to be honest. Actually, what I would prefer here, the best thing that could happen here, the only thing that would give me a trade off rip right now is if we continue pushing up a little bit, take out this high properly, right? This previous 30. Oh, actually, let me look at the hourly. What is that saying on the hourly? Well, yeah, actually, yeah. If you came up a little bit here, took out this high properly, right? Took out this high properly and then close back below, right? You close back below, then you have a fake out on the 30. You have this hourly sort of with this top wick. Yeah, but even then, that's dangerous, right? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this closes, though. We'll see how this closes. If this flips, though, you might just continue to push it down. I would have preferred if we tap 182.4 a little bit more convincingly, but yeah. I mean, you have rejected pretty heavy from this level before, so where are you tapping into now? Okay. Interesting. Yep, pretty heavy rejection from these levels. All right, so let's see what happens there. I mean, we're gonna hold off on any on the gold analysis for now. We're gonna hold off on that for now, even though gold actually might make a move, to be honest, pretty early. Might have an early move to consider on gold here, but Yeah, we're gonna hold off on that for now. Let's see how this GJ closes. So we've tapped into a level where it's if we were gonna look for a top wick for this hourly candle, right, or for this 4-hour candle, you've tapped into a level where you would expect to make that top wick, right? Because I mean, see, look at the rejection here, right? Back to the downside, right? And this rejections always happen after you've tapped into this 181.2 level, right? So you would always come down, tap this level, come into this areas, drive down, right? Drive down further. Hold up. And then drive down further, right? Same thing. This one didn't come from below, but you sort of had the same thing happen in terms of you came down, tapped into these levels here, held resistance here, continue pushing down, right? So now if you're gonna do the exact same thing now, right? I mean, even here, right? If you look here to the left, you sort of did the same thing. The only difference here is that after you tapped into this level, you held support, right? You held support right here, and then you continue pushing up. So now if you look to the left, if you look to what price is currently doing, right? If you look at what price is currently doing, you've come down now, right? You've come down, right? You've come up, you've tapped into this level, and now you're not holding support. It looks like this hourly is gonna flip, or it's at least gonna close respecting this resistance, right? So if you end up closing bearish here, what are the chances you're not gonna drive down? I mean, pretty low if you ask me, right? The chances you're not driving down, pretty low, right? How low how much you're gonna drive down might vary, but at the very least, I think as long as you close bearish here, you're most likely gonna tap into this support, right? The lower or below this range, or the low of this range anyways. All right, so we're actually gonna, yeah, let's lock in here. Let's lock in. My fault, chat. Technical difficulties. All right, let's lock in. Let's see how we close here in about 20 seconds. This is interesting. Good. Apparently, if you were gonna come up, you would make a little bit more top there. Yeah. Okay, you're about to close. Okay, I believe you just closed. So you opened here, no top wick. So what I want now, I want this to sort of come up, create a top wick towards, well, okay, there you have a top wick now. If we can come up towards 181.824, yeah, if we can come up towards 181.824, I'll get in on the break of the lows. Let me see something here. Let me see. Tab, close back below. Boom. Close back below. 1.24. Okay. Okay, we're flipping again. This might be the drive down. So if you got FOMO, you know, might want to keep that in check. Let's see. Is this enough of a top wick? Let's see a little bit more of a top wick. See a little bit more of a top wick. On 82.593. Okay, boom. All right, so that's all the top wick I need. That is all the top wick I need. Let me see this 5 real quick. That's interesting. Came up there, I came back. All right, if we take out these lows on the 5, I'm gonna be in there. Three, one. Okay. So we're coming down here. Coming down. Let's see. Yeah. So if we take out these lows, if we take out these lows on the 5, which is the lows of the hourly and on the 30 as well, we take out those lows, I'll be in there. The dangerous thing about this is that we could continue pushing up here. We could continue pushing up just because you sort of have this range to fill now on the left. Yeah, hence why we wanted to see this steeper top wick, right? Before we take any sells down. If we end up closing bullish on this 5, well, it depends on how bullish we close, right? So if we close bullish above, right? If we close bullish, say, I'd say probably above this level, we'll most likely wait for a 15-minute closure bearish just to confirm the move before we start taking any sells. But for now, if we flip here, if we flip and take out these lows, I'm gonna take a sell. I'll read these lows. Okay. And drove down, continue pushing down. Yeah. So yeah, let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. But I'm trying to think of a reason why I wouldn't take this, right? The only thing I can see currently is the fact that, okay, this 5 we are still sort of respecting this support over here on this 5, right? Yeah, so that's really the only thing I can see. But again, this is a higher time frame play, right? We had this 30-minute fake out, right? And we had this hourly sort of come up, tap into this heavy rejection area, right? And still close back below, respecting the level. So we're coming down here. We might flip before this 5 closes. We'll see. 5's about to close. So I need the next 5 to have a top wick. All right, I need the next 5 to have a top wick. About to close. Top wick. Okay. So I won't take the flip of this current 5. I will still wait for basically the flip of the of the hourly, right? Basically the flip of the hourly, flip of the 30 as well. Okay, we're coming down almost. So not the flip, but the break of the lows. There's no news, right? Let me just look at the news real quick. Yeah, no news yet. We got news at 9:45, so that's still some time away. Okay, boom. So right there, we just took a sell, right? We just closed, or we just tapped into that level. So right there, we just took a sell. So yeah, let's see what happens here. We're gonna go break even. Let me see. So break even here would be, let me see. So break even here would be let me see. I'm trying to open, I got too many things going on right now. Yeah, so break even would be, what's up with the music? The music stop? Yeah, break even would be 181.25 basically. All right, 181.25 or 245 here. Trying to see if there's another level that I'm overlooking here. Okay, 1.25. Okay, so that would be here. There, 5. All right, so we either tap 181.245, right, to go break even, or we wait for this 5 minute to close. All right, if we end up closing, so if we end up closing respecting this level here, this 181.5 level, if we end up respecting that level, we might just go break even once we get back to that level, or if we can tap into that level again, right? But if we close below, we're gonna wait for price to tap into 181.245 here before we go break even. So yeah, let us see what happens. Let us see what happens. The music is stopped, right? Hello. Am I bugging? What just happened? There was no music for like a little bit there, right? Okay. All right, we're back. We're back. We're back. Back to the regularly scheduled program. But yeah, we're in here now. We are in here. So let's see what going. Let's see what going. Let us see what going. Yeah, you're pulling up pretty heavy though. You are pulling up pretty heavy, so you might end up respecting support here. We'll see. We will see. We will see. If you like I said, right, if you respect support here, so if you respect 181.5 here, if you respect 181.5, yeah, if you respect 181.5, then I'll pretty much wait for price to, you know, hopefully tap into the level again, and then I'll manage the position. I'll go break even, but for now it's smooth sailing, right? For now, nothing is telling me to close this position, so we're chilling. We are chilling for now. We are chilling for now. All right, 1 minute left for this 5 to close. Let's see how we close. Yeah, heavy rejection here in the last few seconds. Let's see. I think the worst thing, well, what I wouldn't like to happen is for this to close bullish, right? A bullish closure would be boo, you know what I mean? I would not like that, but let's see. So 181.245. 181.245 down here. Yeah, seen a lot of rejection there, so you're most likely gonna hold support here on this 5, unfortunately. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like you're gonna hold support on that 5. Okay, and boom. Okay, so you held support on the 5. You held support on the 5. Not a fan of how we just opened up, to be honest with you, with no top wick. Not a fan of that at all. Let me see. Gonna put in my stop. So I haven't managed anything. So now we have a top wick, right? 182.2.5. 2.5. Okay, so we haven't managed anything. I just put in my stops. So basically now we have a top wick, right? Now we have a top wick for this 5. If we take out these lows again, if we take out that low again, I'm gonna go break even. If we take out that low again, I'm gonna go break even. Just because if we're taking out that low yet again, we should drive down. If we don't drive down, we might end up, because now you're holding support here, right? You're holding support. So if you start pushing down here, or if you don't start pushing down after taking out these lows, very high chance you might just continue pushing up, right? And most likely that's gonna come up maybe to our, you know, maybe to our stops, maybe not, but you know, I'd prefer not to just be sitting and draw down that I don't need to be sitting there, right? So we'll see. We will see. Oh damn. Oh, why does that look like that? My fault, yo. My fault, yo. That should be full screen. My fault, my fault, my fault. There you go. There we go. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, coming back down. And we take out those lows. Yeah, this support, this level is proven pretty stubborn. proven to be pretty stubborn, right? That's why I'm saying if we take out those lows, again, I would expect price to drive down. But yeah, we gotta take out the lows first though. So that is still a big ask. Well, it's an ask. I don't think it's a big ask, but it's an ask. Okay. Okay, coming down here. Can we take out the lows? We will see. Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Okay, 1, 2, 4. So where was what's it called? Or rather, what time did I take this? What time was that? 8 something? It was on the flip, so it was like I think 8:05, right? Yeah, I think 8:05, something like that. Yeah, because I basically watched this candle close, right? So yeah, let's say 8 o'clock, 8:05, something like that. All right. Okay, so we're coming down here. We are coming down. So we have a minute left for this 5 to close. That's a minute left for the 15 to close as well. Ideally, you want this 5 and 15 to close bearish, but we'll see. We will see. If you take out those lows though, I will go break even. I'm not really gonna wait for the 15 to close. If we take out those lows, I'll just go break even. Yeah, I mean, even if you're gonna drive down, if we take out those lows and go break even, it's a high chance we're gonna get stopped out at break even. So keep that in mind as well. But I prefer to get stopped out at break even and then re-enter off of the 15-minute closer, right? I prefer for that to happen than for us to just continue pushing up here, right? If I see an opportunity to manage the position. All right, but we might not take out those lows before we close here, so let's see. At least you want to see a bearish closer. That would be the best. That would be best case scenario at this point, right? Okay, so it looks like you're holding support. Yeah, not the okay. So you're open. So you opened up on this 15. This 15 closed sort of what? Sort of doji. Yeah, so you sort of closed doji on this 15. You opened up here, no top wick or no bottom wick. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. You might just see price come up here, tap 181.824 for that, you know, for that steeper top wick, and then start to drive down. But at the same time, you might make a steeper top wick, right? So we never know, because like I said, if you're looking at this hourly, hold up, let me switch screens real quick. If you're looking at, boom. If you're looking at this hourly, right? If you're looking at this hourly, you sort of have this range to fill to the left, right? You sort of have this wick fill to have to the left, right? So you got that range to fill to the left. Now you've sort of created a bottom wick, taking out the previous hourly lows, so you could just start pushing up here, right? And if you do, most likely if this 30 closes bullish, we're gonna close the position. But yeah, we'll see. We will see. We are currently in YEO drawdown. YEO drawdown. Cool. Yeah, so we still have no bottom wick. Well, we sort of have a bottom wick here for this 5. Right, so if we can flip on that 5 though, if we can at least close bearish on this 5 below this support that we're forming here, right? Let me see. If we can sort of close, yeah, if we can flip on this 5 and close bearish below this support, that would be very good for our position here. All right, but for now we are in some drawdown. We are waiting in some drawdown. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. Yeah, so this is gonna be the first trade of what's it called? First trade of the new month. Right, first trade of the new month. Let's go back to that screen. There you go. First trade of the new month. Let's see how this pans out here. So let's see how this 5 closes. Hopefully we can close bearish on this 5. I mean, even if we close bullish, we're still in here, right? I mean, if we close bullish above, I'd say for the 5, if we close bullish above 182, right? If we start closing bullish above 182, I'd say that's pretty much wraps for that. I'll probably just close the position right there. Oof. Speak of the devil, huh? As soon as I said that, we just start pushing up. Crazy. But yeah, if we close bullish above 182, I'd probably manage that position right there. But for now, let's see how we shake out here. Let's see how we pan out here. Let's see how we pan out. And we know, I mean, we did recognize that this 5-minute level is a thing, right? We did recognize this 5-minute level was a thing. So if we were gonna see some rejection here, or we were gonna see some you know, we're gonna see some what's it called, some resistance here, right, for the drive down or against the drive down, it would be at this level. I mean, waiting for the closure below, that would have been, I guess that would have been a shout. Maybe wait for a 5-minute closure below, that would have been a shout. But like I said, we were taking this off of higher time frames, right? We are taking this off of the hourly time frame and the 30-minute fake out. So yeah, let's see what's going. Let's see what's going here. Let us see what's going. All right, 5-minute about to close in about 30 seconds. Let's see if we can push down significantly here in about 30 seconds. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. First trade of the month. We gonna get a dub or what? Come on. All right, we pushed down a little bit. Okay, so I like that we pushed down. I like how much we pushed down by as well. Yeah, I mean, we're not really safe. This isn't the best closer, right? We're not really safe yet per se. This is not the closure I would have liked to see, right? You would have preferred for that 5 to sort of close bearish, but it is what it is, right? At least we made that pullback. So now we're seeing some volume to the downside, but again, this could just be a bottom wick, right, for this previous 5, maybe a steeper bottom wick for this previous 5, and we continue pushing up, right? So you want to keep that in mind. But the 15-minute just flipped with that right there. So we just had a 15-minute flip with that move right there. So now let's see what's gonna happen. Are we gonna reject this support again and push up? I'll tell you this though, if you reject this support again, right, because we're coming back down to this support, if you reject the support again, most likely if you flip on this candle, you're gonna drive up significantly a little bit more, at least to 182, right? At least to 182. So keep that in mind. So we're coming down here as soon as we tap into, okay, not quite. If we take out those lows again, I'm gonna move to break even. Okay, we're boom right there. So I just moved to break even right there. Let me see, how much is this in profit? Okay, so boom right there, I just moved into break even. So let's see what happens here. I'd say full TPs. So my break even areas are probably gonna be my full TP areas at this point, right? So I'll say full TPs 181.249. So 181.249. 181.249. Okay, let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. Can we continue driving down here? If you take out these lows again, you should see a push down. Actually, I'm gonna move my TPs a little bit higher. So 181 point, I got my TPs at, what is this? Like 181 point something. I don't know. 181 point something. Yeah, so we're coming down here. Can we survive? We are at break even though, so this is a risk-free trade. Can we survive though? So we're coming down. Let's see how this minute is closing. So you got a bullish closure on the minute. Okay, so you have a yeah, you got a bullish closure back below. You would have liked to see that minute candle sort of respect, right? If you sort of respected, that would have been better. Okay, you're pushing down here. Yeah, if we take out those lows again, I'll move my stops a little bit more into profit, right? Maybe to this 1 minute high right here, right? If we take out those lows again. Yeah, if you take out those lows though, you should see a push down. You take out these lows right here, so take out this low right here, you should see a push down to TP. But let's see. All right, and can you take out the low? And okay, boom, you just took out the low. You should see a push. Okay, there was a put, boom, right there, boom, and right there we're gonna close that position right there. And ladies and gentlemen, we have just passed phase 1 of the 5K challenge. Clap it up. We did it. Now, I didn't do it. God did. First of all, God did, first of all. But second of all, we did it, man. You and me. Oh, wait. Actually. Did I pass? Let me see. I mean, something went wrong. What you mean something went wrong? Talking about something went wrong. Hala. Fiverr's trying to scam me over here saying that. saying that. But yeah, nah, that's a beautiful trade. I'm gonna record that trade in a bit, but give me 1 second. Boom. Okay. So I don't know what the logistics. I don't know what the logistics are with this, but I guess we continue trading the account or what? I don't even know. But yeah, that's the trade, yo. That's the trade. First trade of the month. Beautiful trade. First trade of the month. Let me see. Let me get back to that. F9. Yeah, I'm all the way confused now because of my keyboard isn't working, so now I gotta use like the laptop keyboard, and some of the shortcuts on there are pretty. Bruh, I ain't even changed anything. This maybe. Am I back? There you go. All right, so beautiful trade there, yo. Beautiful trade. I wish there were more people around to see that though. See, man, them ain't even on here, bruh. A beautiful trade right there. Beautiful trade. Cool. All right, so let's do some housekeeping here. Let us do some housekeeping. So first of all, let's change this up for the monthly, right? Monthly, we're no longer in July. goodness. So we're in August record. We're starting it off with a nice little, nice little win for the month. All right, so we're currently 100% win rate for the month. Take that as you will, but yeah, we're currently nice little win for the month there. Trades taken, that was GJ. And how many pips was that? Let me see. That was how many pips was that? That was 181 price, 21.611. What was that? That was 26 pips. 26 pips. Ooh, 26 pips, and all-time record for the stream improves to 38 wins. Beautiful. All right, y'all. So, as you can see, we have hit our targets. Profit targets have been hit. I'm gonna actually put that current profits. Where is that current profits? Right there. Boom. 400, 100%. Yeah, so I actually, funny thing, I actually had the opportunity to hit targets yesterday. Well, not yesterday, on Friday, right? But I was in a trade that most likely would have run, but I sort of closed it as soon as it was like about $50 left. I closed the trade just so I could hit it on stream, right? I'm just happy that it didn't end up, being a terrible decision on my part, right? So pretty appreciative to the powers that be, So yeah, man. Hey, y'all seen it live though. I mean, it's nothing special at the end of the day in the grand scheme of things, right? Nothing's too special, right? It's 8:30 now, so I mean, there's some moves cooking up here. This GJ is probably gonna continue bleeding here, but I just wanna, take this time to just sort of, go over, what's next. Well, I say what's next like it's some big deal, but big man, well gone, bro. You just missed it, man. We just hit profit targets. We just passed phase 1, my guy. We just passed phase 1. Targets have been hit. But yeah, man. So yeah, I mean, just keep on with the grind, nothing to appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you. You up next still. Y'all go check out Man Like Ruckus edits, huh? The most fire anime edits in the business. And and the next Forex guru about to do better than all of us, you know what I mean? But yeah, and I'm it's just a phase 1, right? It's just a phase 1 of the 5K challenge. So in the grand scheme of things, it's nothing so impressive or so, that great, but we know the journey to get here, right? This is the first challenge I've ever passed, right? Well, I haven't even passed the challenge, right? This is the first, well, no. This is the second phase 1 I've ever passed, but the first one I passed was like fugazi, right? Like that was a luck. That was off of some luck, but in terms of just skill wise, this is the first phase 1 I've passed, skillfully, so to speak, right? So I'm appreciative of everything, the journey and all that shit. All right, I mean, we're still in the beginning times of the journey. We ain't done nothing yet. Nothing has been done yet. For all we know, I'll fuck up and we'll lose the challenge before we pass phase 2, but God forbid, but you know what I mean? But like I said, you just gotta keep on doing what we're doing, I guess. Keep on doing what we're doing, keep on growing. And hey, there's a reason I wanted to hit it on stream, right? I could have done it off stream. I had the opportunity to do it off stream, but I wanted to do it on stream just so in the future when I make it big, when there's a up and coming trader, there's like, yo, I've been having difficulty, I'm thinking about giving up, I'll just be like, yo, go check out the live stream, man. Go check out that video. You know what I mean? Like I done lost so many times. I don't spend a whole bunch of money on this, I was about to call it BS, but it's not really BS. But you know, I don't lost a whole lot of money, well, not a whole lot of money, but you know, a whole lot of money to me, you know. Yeah, yeah, I mean, so I don't lost some money, you know, I don't lost some time and some mental space, you know what I mean? But hey, it's always good to see the fruits of your labor, so to speak. So, you know, we start somewhere and then we push up, you know, we keep going up, we keep going up. But yeah, enough ranting, enough of that rant. On to the next one, right? Short-term memory, you know, short-term memory. It's cool. We passed phase 1. Now on to the next thing, right? Which is phase 2. So I don't know how this works now. Do they give me, so they've disabled my phase 1 account, as you can see. All right, they've disabled this account now. So I'm wondering, do they give me, oh, your new account is ready to go. Oh, tough. Oh, say less. All right, bet. All right, I guess we're gonna stay on stream. I thought it would take a little bit more time for them to give us an account, but yeah, hey, they just gave it to us. So yeah, I guess we'll stay on stream. So with that being said, I'm gonna log into this account. Wait, is it the same? I don't want to put the credentials on stream though. Yeah, yo, I was about to click credentials, just put that shit straight on stream. Crazy, you know? Yeah. So this account, our targets are 250, so lower targets, but our daily loss still stays the same, which is still 250. Right? So our daily loss stays the same, and our overall allowed loss also stays the same, right? So the only thing that changes is our profit target, right? Now it's just half, right? Well, not half. Well, yeah, not half, but you know, lower. It's just lower, right? So we'll I'm gonna stay on stream here because I am still seeing some opportunities for things to play out here. I am still seeing some opportunities here, right? GJ is sort of taking a hiatus. Let's see, that 30-minute close respecting, so I wouldn't have an entry on GJ regardless. In terms of gold, I mean, gold is forming up to do things here. I'm not sure. I haven't really done the analysis on gold for today, but you know, we'll get to that in a bit. But yeah. So what I'm gonna do right now? Is there something I'm supposed to change? Hold up. Did I change the all overall stream record? Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, I did. All right, so let me just change this one though. Current profit. So now we've hit those targets. Now we've hit those targets. Now our new targets, 250. Cool. Just so they know, you know, just so the people know. Phase 2. Hello. Oh, that's a little too long for there. Yeah, it's a little too long. Maybe I'll do something like this. What's that look like? Nah. Yeah, I don't need this here. Never mind. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Alright, yeah. So we're back again, straight up at zero. Let's make it happen, y'all. We just keep on doing the same thing every single day in and day out. Let's see. Let's continue. So yeah, my fault, y'all. I'm a little over the place, but just trying to get shit sorted out. Hello. Okay. All right, boom. So y'all vibe out for a little bit. Y'all vibe out for a little bit. I'm gonna just log into the new account real quick, and yeah, we go from there. Yeah. 1 second.
Incoming mail.
All right, boom. So we logged into the account. So, all right. Short-term memory loss. Boom. Let's go. Phase 2. Let's get it. All right. So GJ now, right? GJ, we've made this move down. In terms of the 30, right? In terms of looking at this as a 30-minute fake out to the downside, we've already made this move, right? This move has been made. It's done. So now we want to see what is price doing on the higher time frame, right? On the hourly before. So remember we said we've already tapped into a level of rejection, right? Which is what this top wick was. Now we look to the left. Where do we end up going, right? Because look at the moves we were mirroring. These are the moves we were mirroring, right? A top wick towards these levels here and a drive down. So if you look at these moves now, if you look at these moves to the left, where did we end up driving down towards, right? Where did we end up driving down towards, right? This one drove down to here, this level here. This one drove down to this level here, right? To create a support, right? So if we take the median of these two levels, so we're expecting to sort of find support somewhere inside here, right? Somewhere inside these two levels. So let's go here. And as you can see, that's where we found support, right? But this level is actually it's pretty close to this daily level, right? This weekly level. So like I said, we haven't quite tapped into those levels, right? So this daily level, this weekly level, we haven't quite tapped into it. We tapped around it, but not quite into it, right? Same thing for the monthly, right? We haven't quite tapped into that level, but we tapped around it. So now if we're taking all of that into consideration, right? Combine that with what we're currently seeing on the hourly and on the 4, right? With us creating this top wick and, you know, having driven down towards these areas, after creating this top wicks previously, right, in the past, right here, most likely you're gonna see this level get tapped, 180, right? Most likely you're gonna see 180 get tapped. Probably gonna drive, you know, past 180 as well, but most likely you should see 180 get tapped. So with that being said, right? So the fake out I've already played, right? That move is already played out for me, right? So now what I'm gonna be looking for now would be the 4-hour closure below here, right? If we can get this 4-hour closure below, boom. All right, yeah. So if we can get this 4-hour closure below, I mean, I have a level here to worry about as well. We got this level here to worry about. Yeah, so I mean, let's see how this pans out. You want this 4-hour to close below. If you can close below everything, right? If you can close below there, let me see if this hourly, if this is a level on the hourly as well. Yeah, it sort of is, no? Yeah, sort of. Yeah. So if you can close below this level on the 4 and on the hourly as well, I would continue taking the sales to the downside, right? I look to continue taking these sales to the downside. But for now, this current move has played out, right? This current move has played out. This current drive down has played out. So now we're gonna see if we can take what's it called? We're gonna see if we can take this move or continue taking this move to the downside. In terms of your next support would be somewhere here, right? And at 30 is you're limited in your levels on 30 though. Keep that in mind. Cool. All right. All right. Cool. So let's see how we form here. Let us see how we form. For me to take any buys here, we really need to close bullish above, right? If we don't close bullish above on the 4 hour, there, definitely no buys for me, right? Even if we're gonna start pushing up for a top wick, I'll just wait for price to come back down and start looking for the sells, right? But for now, no buys for me. What is this range? 17 pips, not bad. I mean, this range looks pretty, tight. Looks like a pretty tight range, but let's see. In reality, so this would be the 4 hour, right? Yeah. So this would be the 4 hour closer. Yeah, if we can get that. Yeah. So we're waiting to see. Let's see if we can close below 180.87 here, right? If we can close below there, yeah, that's significant support. That's a significant level right there. Yeah, if we can close below 180.87, we're gonna take those, or we're gonna continue taking those sells to the downside, right? It's 15 minutes about to close. Looks like you're gonna close bearish on the 15 below the level, right? Below the level on the 15. Am I gonna take this now though? Not really. I mean, if your entries are saying take it, I guess take it. But yeah, I mean, even if I mean, we did close below here. Even if I was willing to take this, we opened with no top wick, right? So I would need to wake a top wick first, regardless, to take this. So yeah, so we're gonna wait off on that for now. We are gonna wait off on that one for now. So you have a top wick there. So if you're gonna drive down, you're gonna do it now. You just made that top wick. So if we're gonna drive down, you'll do it now. But yeah, nothing for me here though. Nothing for me until we see that hourly closer below. Right? Yeah, might as well just put this here. If we close respecting this support, I can't take. I mean, I don't have anything off rip anyways, right? If we close respecting this support, most likely you're gonna keep driving down regardless. But I just can't take anything until we close below here. So I would wait for either a steeper top wick, right? Maybe a steeper top wick. Like if we let me see, if this hourly creates a steeper bottom wick now, right? We sort of make a bottom wick into this level and then still close respecting above, right? I'll wait for like a steeper top wick, right? I'll wait for a steeper top wick, maybe take out these highs, and then maybe on the flip I'll start taking the sells, right? But yeah, for now I really just want to see something like this. I just want to see a closure below, right? I just want to see this close below, a little bit of a top wick, and then we can start taking the sells down towards these areas here. So we'll see. All right, boom. Let me analyze gold real quick. I haven't done anything on gold. I haven't done jack on gold. I've done jack sweet. Yeah, to be honest, yeah, I'm not even gonna mark up the buy levels, because I'm not gonna take any buys here. I'm not taking any buys. Yeah, especially if this 4 hour closes bearish again. Even if we close bearish support, respecting support here, I am not taking any buys. I mean, look at this 4 hour. Look at this 4 hour time frame, man. Bearish. Yeah, I need at least one bullish closer. At least even that one bullish closure, I still need a lower time frame, maybe like another hourly bullish closure after a 4 hour bullish closure type thing, But for now, yeah, nah, we tanking on GJ here, man. Tanking, absolutely tanking. I wonder if that brother kept open his position, because there was a guy that told me he sold GJ from, what is it, from 200, I think. Yeah, like from 200 when we were up here at 208, right? So he said he sold from 200 and he'd been holding, right? So he was in some peak drawdown, but then we had this rejection, and I think he said he closed partials. I don't know if he said he closed partials or full, but if he held this, and if he just held that, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, yeah, he would have been swimming in it, absolutely swimming in it. This is why I always say, right, your own strategy or your own analysis takes precedence over anyone else's, right? Because I mean, I'm pretty sure I recommended that, you know, once he saw less drawdown, right, either close partials or start moving your stops a little bit lower. I'm pretty sure, or a little bit what is it, a little bit higher, or yeah, a little bit lower, so yeah, I mean, hey, I mean, that's good risk, man. Oh my goodness, the music is blasting. Y'all ain't even tell me, right? I forgot to put down the music. My fault, yo. Y'all gotta tell me these things. Is anybody even in here? I got one person in here. You gotta tell me these things, man. Whoever you are, Sam. Whoever you are. Alright, boom. So yeah, let's see what I'm going with GJ. Let me do this gold drawdown. Let me do this gold breakdown real quick. Do this breakdown on gold real quick. Okay, let me just take out those levels. All right, boom, gold. Monthly on gold. I don't know why I have that level there, but I have a level there. Oh, that's why. So this, where price, we close respecting this level on the monthly. But what this level is just basically where price tapped into previously, right? And rejected heavily to the downside, right? So we sort of close respecting that level on the monthly. We've come up here, we've created a top wick. Oh, my fault. We've come up here, we've created a top wick, right? We've created a top wick. Now we flipped and we're continuing this drive down. Now, question is, so I mean, if you look to the left, right, this move, we sort of called, quote unquote, called this move based off of this, right, where we sort of had this bullish push up, right? We had this doji closure, and then we had a continuation, right? So we were looking to mirror this move, and that's pretty much what we did. If we're gonna continue mirroring this move, we're gonna continue to push up here, right? We're gonna close bullish on this next candle as well. But oh, my fault, right? But if you, as you can see, we've already sort of broken the status quo here, right? So if we're saying we're mirroring this move exactly, it's already not doing that, right? So I mean, this is the whole point for this one was, okay, you have a doji candle, this candle never came down to take out these lows and continue pushing up, right? So here you had a doji candle, this candle never came down, right? Well, we created a little bit of bottom wick, continue pushing up. Now if you're going to continue making the mirroring this move, you're not expecting to see much more of a bottom wick. You should have just continued pushing up here, right? But now look what you've done here. Look what you've done, right? You've come down all this way, right? You've come down all this way. Now that doesn't necessarily mean, okay, just because you've come down all this way, you're definitely not going to mirror that move and continue pushing up, right? It just means it's not exactly a mirror of that move, right? Whether you're going to push up or push down now, it's just up to, you know, current price action, right? How price is going to form here. So we'll see exactly, you know, how price forms here, right? So yeah, I mean, I'm still bullish, and I'm still bullish because look at this weekly. This weekly close, previous weekly closed above. Now you came down, you never took out the highs before pushing back down, right? Now you've come down, you've taken out these lows, tapped into the MAs as well, right? Taking out this previous weekly lows. So if you're looking for a bottom wick, this is pretty much, this is as good as any, right? This is as good as anything you would be expecting for a bottom wick, right? Move on to the daily. So yeah, daily closed. So daily closed bearish. So we keep closing bearish below this 2450 area, right? Which we have driven down from ridiculously before. So last time we tapped into that area and drove down. So if you're looking at this here, right? This price, what did price do here? Price tapped this level, came and then drove down, right? Price has driven above this level, but we're holding support at this level. So this is really the same thing. Sorry, we're holding resistance, right? So really these moves are the same thing. You held resistance here, drove down. Your held resistance here, drove down. The only difference here is you drove down immediately and then you just sort of continue driving down, right? Here you just sort of, you tapped into it, held support or held resistance. You did a little back and forth, still held resistance, did a little back and forth, still held resistance. I mean, look at this candle. You came all the way down here. All right, you came all the way down here. Yeah, look at the progression of these candles. Look at the progression of these candles, right? You held resistance here, then you came down. You're like, okay, we can't break that. We can't really break that. Let's come down for a steeper bottom wick and to drive up, to break that level. You tried it, still held resistance. Then you said, okay, now let's come down to this support, right? You tried it, still held resistance, right? I mean, you drove up higher, right? But you still held resistance, right? Now you're coming back down, right? So where would be the next area for you to say grab liquidity, right? What would be the next area for you to grab liquidity to continue pushing up? I would say it would be here, which you have already tapped into, right? It would be here. So if you start seeing, say, a 4-hour bullish closure now or an hourly bullish closure, right, you might just start seeing price start pushing up to the top side, right? But at the same time, if you're gonna mirror this move in terms of holding resistance here and driving down, you're most likely, right, gonna see this level here get tapped, right? So 2326.58, right? So whichever one it's gonna be, we'll see, right? We will see. But yeah, really it could be you could continue driving down here, create a steeper bottom wick, or you could just, you know, respect this level and continue pushing up from here. But we'll see. We will see. Yeah, so my daily levels, so here as well, and then your next level would be somewhere around here. So yeah, let's see how this forms here. Let's see how this forms. And you could potentially come up here for a top wick. Yeah, let's see how this forms. Let's go on to the 4-hour real quick. Let me see what this looks like on the 4. See what this looks like on the 4. So this 4-hour is dropped pretty heavy here. Pretty heavily here. We have that 4-hour there. Got that level there. Sort of have a level here as well. Yeah. Yeah, you drove crazy here. Early New York. Well, not early New York. What is it? London. Yeah, London into early New York drove down crazy on gold. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, so these are my levels though. These are my levels on the 4. Let's see how we pan out here. Let's see how this pans out. Go to the hourly. It's good that, I mean, the levels do follow through though, right? The levels are sort of carrying over on from the higher time frames, right? You're seeing the same levels on the 4 on the hourly as well, type shit. So yeah, let's see. Type shit, crazy. Yeah, when I run out of vocabulary, I just say type shit, and then as the kids do, you know, as the kids do. But yeah, let's see. So this is the hourly level here. Let's see. In terms of buys, I mean, range 2 buys pretty clear. Not taking anything before that. So something around here. Yeah, something above here potentially for the buys. Yeah, look at where we made the top wick for this hourly as well. This is a daily level. This is where I was saying if we're gonna come up and create a, if we're gonna come up, so this level here is this. So if you were expecting, so after tapping into this level here, this daily level here, if you were gonna come up or if you're gonna reject to create a top wick, you would expect it to be somewhere around these level here, right? So the fact that this hourly actually came up to tap that level, that could be saying something here. That could be saying something here. Okay, cool. So these are your levels. These are your levels. Hold up, my fault. Why did I move that? Yeah, leave that there. Yeah, these are your level. I should be a little bit quicker here. We are about to close. Yeah, we might miss a move here, y'all, but I'm not gonna, yeah, I'm not gonna rush it, to be honest. Just if we miss it, we miss it. But okay, so it's the hourly. Boom. Then let's see what this 30-minute is saying. Okay, let's take that out. 30 here. Okay, 20 seconds left for this close. 20 seconds left for that close. Yeah, looks like you're gonna have a nice closure here. Got a 30 levels for there. Got this 30 level here as well. Okay, you're about to close. Okay, you closed. So you closed bullish, respecting on this 30. Wow, that's that 4 hour. I would like to take a wick entry here. I would like to take a wick entry here. It's just a matter of where would I take. So we're already 20 pips deep though. Where would I even take this? Let me see. Where would my stops be though? Where would my stops be? Okay, so it already came up here. That's where I was expecting to create the top wick. So if we're looking beyond that, so oof, that's a crazy. Yeah, nah. So this would be it there. So up there. So this is the daily level. So if we're gonna continue pushing back up, okay, boom, boom. Yeah, these highs right here. Okay, so I mean it's quite a stop loss. I'm not gonna lie, it is quite the stop loss here. But yeah, I'm gonna take a. I don't want to say it until I'm actually ready to do it, but I'm most likely gonna take a sell right here. Hold up. Look how all of this closed. Yeah. Man, we just tapped into the. What level is that? Did you just tap in there? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna take a. I'm gonna take a sell. I'm gonna take a sell right here, but I need to figure out my, what's it called? My lot size. 2398. 2398.14. 98.18. 0.1. Okay. Where did we just tap right there? Where did we just tap? Okay. Yeah. All right. Boom. Right there, I'm gonna take a sell. 0.1. 0.1. Bruh. I'm not in yet. Hold up. 0.1. 0.1. There you go. Boom. All right. Boom. So right there, I just took a sell. We just tapped into these highs right here. I just took a sell. Yeah. So the whole point here of this sell is you're basically So you're basically playing that, you know, this current 4 hour has no bottom wick. Right, this current 4 hour has no bottom wick. Most likely, if you're gonna just continue pushing up here, you are gonna create a bottom wick. But you know, even before the bottom wick, you still have this level here. So you're most likely still gonna see a tap into this level before you continue pushing up. Right. So even if you manage coming all the way up here to say 2386.994, which you might, right? 2386.94, 2387 areas, which you just might. Even if you end up tapping there, I do think you're still gonna come down and tap 2377, right? Minimum. So regardless, we have good vantage point here. So we just took the we just took the wick entry right there. Let me just put in my stops and all of that. Yeah, we don't have news until 9:40 though, so we'll see what happens. So 2398.149 and TP. Well, TP is the flip really, but 2371 1.336. And 239.149, 239.8.149. All right, cool. I just put my stops in. So let's see how this shakes out. Let us see how this shakes out. So ideally you want to see a 5-minute closure. Well, this 5 is about to close right now, so not the best 5 closure here, not gonna lie, not the best 5 closure here. You wanted to see a 5-minute closure below, let me see. Yeah, really you wanted to see a 5-minute closure below here, below 2382, but you ended up closing above. So let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. You continue pushing up or not. Yeah, so you're pushing up here. I mean, this is still cool, right? This is still cool, like I said, right? So now you're coming up towards 2386.64. You just tapped that level now. So at this point, if we start to reject here, I'm gonna look to tap into, let me see. I'm gonna look to tap into what's it, 2381.85, right? At that point, that's gonna be a, what is that? That's gonna be about 7 pips. That's about a 7 pip vantage point from our entry, and I'll go break even at that point, right? Because then that's the flip, right? That's the flip of this current 5, and you're sort of coming down into a support. So if you're gonna continue driving up here, that's where you're gonna expect to hold support, right? So yeah, if we can manage to come back down towards that area, I'm gonna go break even right there. But yeah, let's see what happens though. Yeah, you had that initial rejection, but it looks like you're coming back up. Yeah, let's see what happens. I'm not gonna manage anything here until the 15-minute close, I don't think. Yeah, until the 15-minute close. We shall see. We do have room to push our stops a little bit higher, because you know, we did take the wick entry, so we do have some more risk to give. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, you know, there's really no point, right? There's really no point, because if you're gonna continue pushing up there towards these levels, yeah, it's pretty much wraps. Because you tapped into a daily resistance before you start pushing down, right? You tapped into a daily resistance before you started pushing down, which is a big reason of why we took the wick entries, right? So if you're gonna continue and start pushing above that, beyond that now, then at that point it's like the whole reason for me even getting in the trade is sort of, you know, it's on rocky. It's on rocky ground, you know, but we'll see. We will see. All right, let's see if we can start phase 2 with a dub though. Let's see if we can start with a dub. If it's an L, it's an L, I guess, but let's see if we can start it off with a dub. All right, it's 5 minutes. About to close in about 2 minutes here. So let's see. Let's see. Best case scenario, and I mean, right now with what's going on right now, best case scenario, you would like to see this 5-minute flip bearish, right? You would like to see this 5-minute flip bearish. Oh man, I ain't even record, man. I'm not even recording. Crazy. There you go. Start recording. Yeah, so I took the wick entry. I'm just recapping for the recording. I forgot to hit record. Yeah, so we took the wick entry. Now we're just waiting to see if we can drive down here. If this 5-minute can flip bearish, that would be beautiful. I mean, it's a long way away technically, but this is gold, right? This is gold. Gold has no long way away. So we got news at 9:45. So of course we want to be out of here by then, hopefully. But we will see. We will see. Okay, 5-minute about to close. At the very least, you want to close respecting this this level here. All right, okay, boom. So there's your close. Can you drive down? You want to see this drive down. You want to see this 5 drive down. That's the 15-minute drive down. You want to see that drive down. And I mean, as much as I would like to hold it, you know, hold it until we flip. Once we tap 2381.7, what's this? Well, really 2382, right? If we tap 2382, I'm gonna have to manage the position. Somewhere down here. All right. That's pretty close to our entry too. I don't even think we're gonna be able to manage that, to be honest. That's pretty close to our entry. So basically whenever we can manage, we're gonna manage, right? But we'll see. Yeah, we might just hit stops here, no lie. We might just hit stops. We'll see how this 15-minute closes though. We're either gonna hit stops or this 15-minute is gonna close, or this 15-minute is basically gonna start rejecting here. Right, and we're gonna close below, let me see, close below what is this, 2384. Yeah, we're either gonna hit stops or we're gonna close below 2384 on this 15 minutes. So let's see what happens. Hey, it's cool. It's cool if we hit, if we hit stops. That's cool by me, you know. That's cool. We took our entry, it didn't play out, but we are still in here though. Let's see. That's the risk that comes with the weak entry, right? That is the risk that comes with the weak entry, because it is technically a quote unquote, you know, what is that called, impulse move, because you're not really waiting for the confirmation, so to speak, right? I mean, you're waiting for a confirmation, but you know, not really in the, you're not waiting for a confirmation of the drive towards your areas, right? You're waiting for a different type of confirmation, right? So let us see. We in here in some drawdown. We in here in some drawdown. Let me move to, let me see how you do this. F9, F10, F10. There you go. We in here in some drawdown. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. So in terms of, you know, I don't want to use the terminology pineapple in case, you know, in case of y'all that are not, you know, if you're not hip to Don Vo and all, you know, the way he trades. So basically what the pineapple is, you know, like the way I've taken this wick entry, is basically a mitigation move, right? So basically I would take a higher sell. So I'll take a sell at a higher level, right? And sort of mitigate the current drawdown, right? So I'll take a sell at a higher level, but also at a better, at a higher, what's it called? Lot size, right? So, you know, even before we get towards break even on our original position, we could close both trades out for like a net profit, so to speak. So I'm not really looking to take that right now. Yeah, nothing is really telling me to take that. Because I mean, we've tapped into this level. If we are gonna flip, it's gonna be somewhere here, right? If we are gonna continue to the downside, it's most likely gonna be somewhere here. So I'm just gonna wait on it. Yeah, I don't think I have enough room here to even say, okay, we can take, you know, we can take additional positions here. Yeah, nah. Yeah, I think if you're gonna come up here, most likely we're gonna hit stops, but that I'm cool with that. It's okay. It's all good. All right, so 15 opened up. All right, so this 15 has no top wick or no bottom wick. If you can drive down now, if you can flip drive down, as soon as we tap here, I'll move my stops a little bit lower. All right, I'll move my stops a little bit lower. But you need to, yeah, we need to drive down first though. Yeah, so if you're gonna end up coming back up, you're most likely gonna see where, most likely gonna tap. Let's see. Maybe this level here. Yeah, maybe this level here. Yeah, let's see. So you took out the lows, but you didn't drive down. All right, so that tells me you might just push up a little bit more here, maybe. See if we can take out those lows again. Yeah, I mean, keep in mind this is a higher time frame move, right? So even though you're having all this bullish, you know, you're having this sort of bullish momentum, quote unquote, right now. Keep in mind this is a higher time frame move, right? This is, we're looking at this 4 hour. We're looking for this 4 hour to flip, right? So, you know, it's possible that, you know, I just didn't. I mean, we could have waited for the 4 to come up here first, right? The reason we didn't do that, is because this hourly already did, right? We already did that on the hourly, but you know, hindsight, 2020, right? But I mean, I don't have any issues with the position. Yeah, if we hit stops, we hit stops. I don't really have an issue with the position. But yeah, you've come up now again. So now here's what I'm gonna say. If we take out those lows again, I'm gonna move my stops to whatever high this makes. But very likely here we're gonna get stopped out. If we're gonna push up here, you're gonna see, yeah, you're gonna see a big push up or a quick push up. Where that stops, wherever that top wick stops, I mean, if we're safe, we're safe, right? If we're safe, we're safe. But if we get stopped out, we get stopped out. We will see. Cool. Let me just start putting this on the record. So second trade for the day. 805. when did we take this? We took this around at 9 o'clock, right? Like 9:05, something like that. 9:05. New York. So it was a wick entry off of the 4-hour. What is my how many lots did I use on this? 0.1. 0.1. All right, let's see. So we flipped, and we are coming down here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wait for this 5-minute to close in about a minute. I'm gonna wait for that 5 to close in about a minute. Yeah, if we can close below here on the 5. So let me see. Let me move my, change my view. I believe that's the one. Okay, nope, that's not the one. This is the one. All right, so if we can close below here, right? If we can close below this level on the 5. Soon as we create a top wick and flip, I'll move my stops a little bit lower. I'll move my stops a little bit lower. Damn, what's going on? I've been talking for a while, huh? How long would this stream been going anyways? Where do you check that at? I forgot. Where do I check that? Okay, so yeah, that's a disgusting close. So we close no bottom wick. I don't like that. Yeah, not a fan of that, but yeah, so we close no bottom wick. Yeah, but if you flip there, I would have, you know what I would have preferred? If you see how we close no bottom wick? If we basically continue pushing down, right? So if we push down no top wick, then came up, created this top wick, then continue pushing down, I might have taken a second sell right here. Right? I would have taken a second sell right here, but for now, nah. So let's take out those lows. So boom, we just took out those lows. I'm gonna move my stops a little bit lower. I'm gonna move my stops towards that high, right? This high right here. I'm gonna move my stops towards this high right here. So keep in mind, now that you've made a bottom wick though, you could just come up and violate those highs and then just drive down. But what I'm gonna do here, so 15, 30. So if we're coming back for so we already took out those highs. We're gonna come down here. Let me see. So you're looking at this level here. Oh, you already tapped that level. Never mind. You already tapped that level. So if you're gonna go beyond that, you're gonna look at this level here. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, if we take out these lows again, I'm gonna get into a second position with my stop still at this high. Right, my stop's still at that high. I'm gonna get into a second position here. Look. So, well, actually, how much do I lose here? That's 132. So let's make it an even 200. That would be what, 70 or 68. 68. I'm getting fucked. Oh, that's it. Oh, I should be in there. But I can't. Why is this not working? 68. Oh, I should be in there. All right. So if we take out those lows again, we just did 06. Hey, man, have you tapped that level already though? Let me see. Yeah, I wanted to be in there on the flip. I wanted to be in there on the flip. This is your vantage point right here. So that's 20 pips. All right, yeah. So I just took a second sell right there. 0.06. Yeah. I just took a sell right there. I just took a sell right there. So now we got two positions running. Same stops for both. 23.95. 395.35. Flip. 3, 74. Okay, boom. All right, so we got these two positions running here. Just make sure that this doesn't add up to fucking 131. Yeah, boom. All right, so we got these two positions running. Let's see what happens here. This 5-minute closer is gonna be key. You want this 5 minutes to close bearish below, right? Bearish below, at least just bearish, but bearish below ideally. Okay, so as soon as we tap, what is this? 2384.135. We're gonna go break even on the second position. So not quite. Oh, whoa, what did I just do? What did I just move? I don't even know what I just moved. It was this? Okay, so all right, you just top break even areas there. I'm gonna go break even on the second position. And yeah, let's see what happens. So now I can close this fully. For a net profit. Okay, boom. So right there, I'm gonna close both positions for a net profit. Well, not really a net profit, more break even than a net profit. Why I closed the positions? Not gonna lie, you see how we just tapped into this level, or it's not this level. What's it called? We just tapped into that the moving averages there on the 5, right? You see how we rejected right there? Yeah, I'm not trying to be involved with that, right? If we were gonna hold support, it would be here. You see how we tapped into this level? If we're gonna hold support to continue pushing up higher, it would be here. The fact that that is the whole reason why I took this this second position, right? The fact that we came down below here, right? The fact that we came down below this support, or that we closed below that support, right? I knew that, okay, if you're gonna reject, you're either gonna reject off of here or here, but you already come down and closed below this level here, right? So where's your next vantage point? Your next vantage point is here, which is why we went break even as soon as we tapped into this level. So now I'm not confident with that we're gonna continue pushing down until I start seeing that bearish closure, right? So we're gonna look to get back into this position eventually, but for now, that's gonna be it, right? That's gonna be it. So yeah, we're gonna have to wait. So we technically had a net profit there. We made about $1, right? We made about $1 right there, right? We made about $1, but I mean, how much was commissions? So we had 0.06 and 0.1. 0.06 0.06 so 0.16. So yeah, we made profit there. We made profit even with commissions. We did make profit there. So yeah, I just put this in 0.6 goes full. So that this came out to break even. Cool. All right. So now we see. Let's wait and see what happens. Let's wait and see what happens. Let's wait and see what happens. All right. Okay, we've been here for 2 hours. It feels like only 1 hour. Wow. Time flies when you're having fun, huh? But yeah, that was a nice little. So I mean, technically we made a profit there. Technically we made a profit, but I'm gonna be humble. You know, I'm gonna be humble. I'll be humble for now. You know, I'll be humble for now. I'll put that as a break even. Cool. So that's monthly record or overall records goes to 40 for the BE, and what's that? The monthly record? Monthly record 1 BE for the month. All right, let's see what else we can get. I do think we're gonna still continue to drive down here. It's just now we need now we sort of need. I mean, I can't take the wick entry anymore, right? Because I mean, the wick entry is gone. Wick entry is pretty much gone here. Yeah, but again, this is a higher time frame move, right? This is a higher time frame move, so this could still play out. This could still play out. We just need some more. I just need some more closures here to really tell me, you know, we're good to go. We're good to go on the sales. So 30 just closed as well, right? 30 just closed. 30 closed bullish above. Respecting support here, so you know, it's not ideal. It's not ideal. Yeah, you just flipped on that 30. You could continue driving up, right? You could continue driving up. If this was a different looking market, then yeah, I'll probably take those buys up. But you know, I mean, this 4 hour has no bottom wick. You've tapped into major rejection areas at this point. Yeah, I'm not keen on taking the buys right now. Not really keen on that. Yeah, maybe if we see a 15-minute closure below 2382, yeah, below 2382, that would be nice, right? That I'd consider taking. But even that 15-minute closure, I believe we have news. Yeah, so we have news at 9:45 and then 10 as well. So pretty much the next move here will probably come at, you know, we're probably not taking anything until 10:05 at the earliest, right? 10:05 at the earliest. So I'll stick around till then, right? I'll stick around till then, but you know, we'll see. I wonder what GJ been doing. So GJ didn't really make a move. The 4 hour, so 4 hour open. Ooh. So 4 hour open, no bottom wick. Came up, took out the previous 4 hour highs, right? Yeah, actually, yeah. I wouldn't have taken this. Well, let me see. The only way I would have taken this is if we came up here. Did we come up here? Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, I would have taken these for sure. Probably wait for right here. Wow, that's interesting. That is interesting, huh? That is interesting. Yeah. If we were looking at GJ, I would have taken the wick entry on GJ as well, right? And actually, we would have been break even already. So I would have taken the wick entry up here as soon as we tap that level, and then break even. To be honest, this is 45 pips, so I probably take out TPs right here. To be honest with you, yeah. Ish, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. This hourly could flip though. If we flip on this hourly, I mean, you got news at 9:45. Do I really want to play around with news? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm not trying to mess around and find out with news. I do. Listen. This was gambling. This was gambling. I take a sell right now. I take a sell right now on GJ. I take a sell right now on GJ, but yeah. I mean, this 30 doesn't look the best either though. This 30 still closed above. Oh my goodness, my coffee got cold. Oh my goodness, it's disgusting. Yeah, man. Yeah, so there goes that 30-minute flip. You have a top wick now for. You have a top wick. So what you want to see here to continue pushing down is a 5-minute bearish closure on GJ. Want to see a 5-minute bearish closure. Ultimately, you want to see a 15 bearish closure, but at that point you have news as well, so you sort of have to wait. Yeah, but if you want to take a move before news, I would say wait for this 5-minute to close bearish, and then you could probably take that sell. But yeah, that's a big ask though, because news in 10 minutes. But if you do close bearish, I'd say wait for a bearish closure below 181.5655, right? Bearish closure below there, you might be able to take a sell before news, but that's pretty much it though. Yeah, hey, we got 2 videos out of today though, so W. And we made $1. What they say, $1 a day? All right, $1 a day or something. Yes, sir. $1 a day, keep the doctor away. Yeah, so now you're driving back into those levels. Yeah, if you tap those levels, now you're driving back into those levels. Yeah, you might just this might be more of a sustained move than we were hoping for. I mean, look at this. This is pretty similar, no? This is dead on similar. Came up, so we tapped this level, came up without a top. Oh yeah, 100% I would have taken this. Right, but we would have been out of this move already though. We would have already taken TPs. Oh, we would have already taken profits, right? But this would have been a pretty good move here. Pretty good move on GJ. But you're coming up on GJ still. Interesting. This push up though could just be the takeout. Because I mean, think about it, right? Like I said, we most likely would have taken this, this entry, right? Most likely would have taken this entry. Us personally, we would have been out already, or at least at most BE, right? So the fact that we would have been BE, imagine now, other people that saw this move potentially, they most likely had their BE areas around these levels as well. So price could just be coming up here to, grab some orders and then continue pushing down. But at the same time, yeah, no, I don't think, yeah, because I mean, yeah, I mean, look to the left, right? This level here that you're rejecting off of, this support you're rejecting off of, right? You do have instances where you pretty much drove you. I mean, you have a drive up here, right? You have a drive up there. Yeah, man. Yeah, so I mean, let's see. We'll see what happens. We shall see what happens. Let me just, there are a little bit too many levels on my chart right now. let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let us see what happens here. Let us see what happens. Hello. I'm not talking in the side of the mic. I think my voice might have been muffled for a bit there. My fault. My fault. You ever tell somebody my fault and they're like, yeah, it is your fault, you know? Bro, that's like fighting words for me, man. Because usually when you say my fault, you expect to be like, nah, you good, you know, type shit. Even if you're in the wrong, right? You're like, if it's nothing too serious, you expecting them to be like, nah, you good, type shit, you know? But once they say that, yeah, it is your fault, oh, it's fighting. I don't even care if I'm in the wrong, I'm fighting. Oh, I'm not fighting. I'm a pacifist, man. I'm a pacifist. AKA I'm a bitch. I think I got the best hands in the Forex game, man. It's just because technically, you know, I'm not recognizing the Forex game, right? But I think I got the best hands, man. Like, the only other person I can think might have some hands, maybe Q Banks, maybe he got hands, you know. He'd be going to the gym and shit, but I think I got the best hands in the Forex game. I think so. Okay, cool. So we got out of the gold trade at the nick of time, right? At the nick of time. Thank God for that one. So W stop loss. If our stops were even slightly lower than they were, we would have been out of there. Would have been stopped out immediately. So W stops. Hence why you need those stops, right? Like, a lot of people, they look at it like, if you're taking a sell, you're assuming, or not assuming, but the evidence is showing you that, you know, price wants to go down. So why would you have this much of a stop, right? The stops, I mean, it's all, what is a stop loss, right? It's basically, if price gets to this level, it makes no more sense for me to be in this trade, right? This trade is invalid at this point, right? Because, like, you sort of make certain assumptions when you're getting into the trades, right? You make an assumption like, okay, if price is doing XYZ, it should do, you know, if price is doing XY, it should do Z. You know what I mean? Right? And it shouldn't do F, or it shouldn't do this, it shouldn't do this, right? So once you start doing those things you didn't expect price to do, right? I mean, that's why, like, you can't say, oh, price shouldn't turn bullish, right? You shouldn't, I mean, again, it depends on the entry, right? It depends on the entry, but, like, that's why, you know, sometimes some people, you see other traders holding drawdown, right, for what you view like too long, but for them it's like, yeah, price is gonna fluctuate, right? Price doesn't necessarily, or very rarely, just pushes in one direction all the time, right? Price fluctuates, right? So I mean, as long as price hasn't done the things that, you know, I don't want it to do, or I'm not expecting it to do, in regard to, you know, how I took a position, then I'm chilling. Drawdown is just drawdown at that point. That's why we have stops. But yeah, I mean, we're seeing a lot of play up here, but I do still think we're gonna drive down here eventually, for long term. We just need the closer at this point. Yeah, so basically we need this 30 to flip bearish. Yeah, you need this 30 to flip bearish. Ideally closure below here, closure below 2381.9, and we can take some sells. Well, There's about to be news in a minute. We got news coming out in a minute. Let's see. So, I mean, once 10 o'clock news hits, if we don't see a position immediately, I'm going to call it a day. And yeah, that's going to be it. That's going to be it. I'll work on, I'm pretty sure I have like 3 shorts I can make right now. Yeah, I think I got like 3. I think I made 1 I never posted. I don't know. Actually, let me see something. I know news is about to drop, but it doesn't really matter because I can't really take anything as soon as news drops. Hey, 75 subscribers, boy. Is there 25% more to go to 100? Let me see. Where is that? What am I looking for? What was I looking for? Oh yeah, shorts. There you go. Okay, this was my last one, right? Okay. Let me see. Forex content. Let me see. Plus 16. There you go. Okay, yeah, nah. I think I got like 2 more. So basically from this stream, we got like 2 shorts we can make from this stream. I thought I had 1 more in the chamber. I thought I had 1 more in the chest, but nah, I already put that on. I already put that one out. All right, so news just dropped. S&P Global Services. Let me see. Hold up. This calendar right here. What's today? Monday. Today is Monday. -4. There you go. So we got the 10. That's pretty much it. Okay. All right. So we got news right here. News came out negative. So news came out negative. So we should be going up on gold, which we are. So we are going up on gold. I'm not really convinced though. Yeah. It's not, I mean, we're coming up here and the news is in the favor of the buys. Price action is telling me sells. Let me see. Yeah, look at that. Oh no, this is GJ. My fault. This is GJ. I mean, GJ is going up too, right? We're seeing bullish momentum on GJ too. GJ is pushing up as well. Yeah, 30 close, 15. Yeah, I'm not gonna GJ for sure. I'm gonna wait for 10 o'clock. Gold though. Yeah, gold had that initial push up. We had that initial push up on gold, but we're not doing much here. So most likely we're gonna wait for 10. All right, we'll see what 10 o'clock does here. We'll see what 10 o'clock does. Bruh, cold coffee is crazy. See what the 10 o'clock does here. I mean, let's see how this 5 closes first. You could drive up from this 5, no lie, but to be honest, even with news, I'm still hesitant to take any buys in this market. So I really, yeah, I would have preferred to see if we saw a more volatile push here. I mean, we're sort of peak as we speak. We're picking up pace here. Okay, we're sort of picking up pace here. Yeah, but you're sort of, man, you're tapping into so many potential rejection areas. Now you just tapped into this rejection area. Now your next area of potential rejection would be What, up here? Yeah, up here. Pretty much. Yeah, I mean, you keep on pushing up here, and you sort of had this 5-minute push up last second. You had this 5-minute push up last second, but yeah, let's see how this 5 closes. I'm not taking anything here regardless. I'm waiting for 10 o'clock. I'm gonna wait for 10 o'clock. Gonna wait for 10 o'clock. My fault. Gonna wait for 10 o'clock here. All right, yeah, y'all should expect at least one short today. At least one short. I'm gonna try and make it before the afternoon, because, well, no, I'll probably release it tomorrow. Yeah, probably tomorrow, to be honest. I don't know when's the best time to, like, upload shorts and shit. Like earlier in the week, maybe middle in the week. For sure not Friday. For sure not Friday. Thursday morning, maybe. Something around there, but I don't know. My theory before was like Monday, a Monday afternoon, Tuesday morning, because new week, people just went to work and reminded themselves how much they hate work. So they come back home, try to look for new ways to make money, and they search up Forex on YouTube or some shit. Okay, so I mean, yeah, this 5 closed above, so you could continue pushing up here. Yeah, so I'm gonna hop off for a bit. I'll be back for the 10 o'clock close. Yeah, I'll be back for the 10 o'clock close, and then we move from there. Yeah, cool. That's the one. Gonna wait on the one here. All right, cool. All right, we're gonna wait for the 1 hour close. Actually, let me see what GJ doing. What the dog doing? Where's my shit at? Hello. Oh, is that not the shortcut? Is that not
What
it?
the dog doing?
There you go. What the dog doing? All right, so yeah, this 15 about to flip on GJ as well. 15 about to flip on GJ. Yeah, I mean, for both GJ and gold, I do think we're gonna continue pushing down. But we got news. And at 10 o'clock, so we're just gonna wait. We're gonna wait on it. You know what I mean? Gonna wait on it for now. Let's see what going. And our first trade, well, technically our first trade in phase 2 was a break even, but we don't really count break evens. So let's see if we get the dub or if we get an L. Yeah, big push down right there. Yeah, so yeah, y'all vibe out for now. We're gonna wait on the 10 o'clock candle and news here. But yeah, vibe out. Okay, we are back. We are back. So real quick here, let's see. So news came out like what? So news came out positive for the dollar. All right, so we should be tanking on gold. Well, I say tanking, but we should be pushing down on gold. Hourly close bullish, respecting. This 4 hour still has no bottom wick. Let's see. 10-5, you sort of close like that on the 5-15. Yeah, I'm not seeing much. Yeah, let's look at GJ as well. Did this just happen? Oh, that's quite a an open. So this is another hourly candle open without a bottom wick, and look how much we've traveled here. Yeah, that was a big push up, no? Yeah, that was a big push up. That was a big push up towards this level here. Yeah, but I would like to say we could take this entry, weak entry on GJ, but yeah, I'm gonna stay out of that. Stay out of that. See gold. Yeah, I'm not gonna force anything here. But ooh, okay, there you go. There's a flip on gold. There's your flip on gold. So if this 5 can close bearish, I'd say bearish below there would be nice, but ideally here, yeah, ideally bearish below there. 5. So those are your 5 levels. Let's see. 15. All right. Before you drive up, tap there, came down. Yeah, so if we can close, I mean, it's 5 minutes about to close right now. If we can close below here, I'll take a sell. If we close respecting though, I'll call it a day, and that'll be it for me. Yeah, so your next 4 hour level would be up here. So somewhere around there. Yeah, so let's so 5 minutes about to close in about 15 seconds here. About 15 seconds. You might continue driving up here. You might drive down, we don't know. Let's see how we close here. So it's gonna be a photo finish. So did we close with a bottom wick? So we have a bottom wick. We sort of close in that range. Let me see. 2404. 4.5, sure. What is that? 220. 30. Okay. Yeah, so we didn't close below where I was looking to close below. Yeah, I'd prefer a clean closure below. Yeah, below here would be nice. Well, that's the 15. 15 got wicks. 15 got wicks to it. I just need to close below here, really. All right, yeah. Then you sort of have vantage point over here. Okay, so yeah, not much going on here, man. Not much going on. I mean, news was in the favor for the sells. News was in favor of sells. Yeah, you didn't quite close where I would. Well, you closed below here now, so that's not terrible. All right, you closed below this level on the 5. All right, that's not terrible. You have driven down from that level. You're creating a top wick right now around those areas. So if you end up flipping here, what's my vantage point though? This and this. Yeah, I do still think you're coming down here long term. So okay, so what did you just tap? So look at this move here on the 5. We tapped this level, came up here. All right, let me see what we're doing currently. Is this mirroring that move or no? Okay, yeah, so well, you didn't even tap that level. You sort of tapped that level, came up. You have that top wick now. If you flip, what is this? What is this vantage point? That's 4 pips. That's disgusting. Yeah, 4 pips is not, it's not the vantage point I would like. All right, if we take out these lows again on this 5, yeah, if we take out the lows again on this same 5, I'll take a sell towards these levels. That will be my BE area, right? To potentially start coming down here and potentially even flip, right? Potentially flip on this candle as well. Yeah, so but we need to, yeah, it needs to happen on this 5 though. If we close bullish on this 5, that's gonna be it for me. That's gonna be it for me. Cool. All right, 1 minute left for a closer. Let's see if we can get a closer. Let's see if we can get a closer. Can we get a closure? Can we get a closure? Closure. I mean, if we don't take out these lows, I mean, as long as we close bearish, but if you're closing bearish, you're pretty much taking out the lows, so it's pretty much the same thing, right? Yeah, so this 5, yeah, I don't think, if this 5 flips, I don't even think I would take that, because yeah, that's gonna be like a weird little volume play. Yeah, so how did that 5 just open up? I mean, I'm not taking it regardless. I just want to see how it, yeah, I mean, the 5 closed bullish. Yeah, nah. I mean, we're flipping. Look how this 5 opened up, right? We opened up, no bottom wick, right? We came up, sort of took out the highs. Well, they not really took out the highs, but you just sort of tapped into the highs, and now you're pushing down, right? Most likely, if you take out these lows again, you should see TP or our BE areas get tapped. So now I'm thinking, should I take this? Should I take this? I just don't like that the 5 closed bullish above all these levels here. I just don't like that. If we flip again, for sure I'm gone, but if we take out these lows before flipping, hourly 4. Okay, we're coming down here, so this is gonna be, yeah, if I'm gonna take this, it's gonna be a last, let's see. If you take out those lows though, if you took out the highs again, hourly taking out the highs? Not really, not quite, just barely. Okay, you have a tap into this level where you have driven down from heavy. You do have a heavy drive down from this level in the past. But I think the 5 minutes just flipped, so that's gonna be it for me, yo. That's gonna be it for me. So no Yeah, no more. If we kept on driving down and we took out those lows, I probably would have taken those sells, but yeah, nah, that's gonna be it for me, y'all. So with that being said, I mean, things can still happen here, right? There are still moves that could play out here at this point. You never know. Yeah, so there are moves that could still play out at this point. We'll see. Yeah, we will see. We will see. I mean, you are still rejecting that level on the 4, right? I mean, you pushed up here a little bit and then you tapped into this level. So you could have just tapped into this level for the, you know, for the top wick, right? And then you continue pushing down. I think this 15-minute closure should really tell you though, right? If you close bearish on this 15, especially if you close bearish, I'd say. So I mean, I'm hopping off now regardless, but I think a bearish minute or bearish 15-minute closer. Let's see, where is this? Yeah, bearish 15-minute closer below what is this? Yeah, below 2389.2, which is pretty much this 15 taking out its own lows. You'll probably see a drive down to at least 2387.281. And to be honest, you're coming down here. You might take out those lows. I mean, we're still on stream though, so we could take this. We are still here though. Interesting. All right, I'm gonna wait for this 15 to close. If we take out these lows before we close, wait, do we have news? All right, no news. If we take out those lows before we close, I'll take a sell. I forgot what was my lot size for this. Shit, what was my lot size for this? God damn it. Where did I have my stops at? $2403.9. Okay. All right. 30 seconds left for the 15-minute close. Let's see. Let's see how we close. 5-minute. Bearish 15. Yeah, I would like to see more volume than this, to be honest, man. There's just not much volume here. Okay, you're coming down. All right, 4321. 4321. All right, so that 15-minute close back. I'm tempted to take this flip, because you did close back into the range here. You did close below here, so you just flipped there. If we did take the flip, our vantage point would be, I mean, it's decent. It's a decent vantage point. It's a 10 pip vantage point at least. It's a 20 pip vantage point actually. I mean, the flip is gone already though. Yeah, flip is gone. So we could take this 30-minute lows, right? The break of these 30-minute lows. We could still take those. Actually, I think I will take those. All right, so boom, we just, man, should we take those? All right, no. I'm gonna stay out of this, y'all. I'm gonna stay out of this. Fuck it. I think we might continue pushing down here, but I'm gonna stay out of this. I'm gonna just stay out of this. Yeah, yeah, that's the 30. Yeah, I would have liked to have been break even right there. To be honest, if we took the flip right there, we're break even, and we're most likely to get stopped out break even as well. So yeah, things are a little too iffy right here. It's not the best range to take an entry. Yeah, I'm gonna stay out of that though. I'm gonna just stay out of that. Yeah, with that being said, that's gonna be it for me, y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in again. You know, we hit that phase 2 on stream. You know, pretty happy about that. But you know, we got short-term memory loss over here, so it's on to the next one, right? Let's see. Let's put in that work and get this challenge done, you know. But yeah, appreciate y'all for tuning in once again. We're back again tomorrow, same time, same place, 7:30 a.m. Eastern. That's 12:30 p.m. West African time. And with that being said, actually, before I sign out real quick, let me just say, if this hourly ends up closing below here on gold, if we end up closing below here, below 23.86 here, I'm gonna take a sell. Probably, most likely, we'll take a sell. All right, but I mean, you got a whole lot of time before the hourly closes. Okay, actually, you know, if the 30-minute closes below, so 30-minute closes below, I'll take a sell, right? And you can see we're still coming down here. If we did take this sell, for sure we're out already. BE, we're already out BE because price did make that mean pullback, so I can't even be mad about it. Even if we do drive down here, I can't be mad about it. So yeah, there goes your push down. There it goes right there. There it goes right there. It goes right there. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. All right, that's gonna be it for me, y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in once again. This 30-minute closes below here. I'll look to take some sells, but yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Peace.